I'm outside of the SEC Armadillo this morning for Rangers' annual general meeting. Delighted to be joined by two Rangers supporters and shareholders, Dennis and Robert. First of all, Robert, can I just ask for your thoughts on the AGM? How do you think it went this morning?
It didn't please everybody. I think there was pre-planned questions and answers, and some people are happy, a lot of people are very unhappy. Still a lot of questions that should be answered, but time ran out, so we couldn't do it.
The current board, would you say you're pleased with the job they're doing at this time?
No. I think they are hiding behind a lot of things. I think the fans want more transparency, which you're not getting. But if they come out on a regular basis and give us information, fine. But they don't. Yes.
Dennis, what would you like to see change about the current board then?
Well, again, I think transparent. Talk to supporters. Let us know what is going on. They just seem to be hiding behind, and nothing's done, nothing's said. So yeah. Bottom line, get the fingers out, talk to us, tell us what's going on.
Previous people I spoke to weren't too happy with the board, saying that they didn't tell us too much. Would you say that the board covered everything? And do you support the current Rangers board?
Yeah, I support the current Rangers board at the moment. Yeah, I think we've got to ask questions. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing our jobs properly as shareholders. But on the whole, no, I think they answered everything they were asked.
A lot of fans are quite surprised with in particular, the finances surrounding the UEFA Champions League. It's perhaps not as much as what people think. Why do you think that is, and why do you think it's so important that the board are so transparent with these issues like they are today?
I think like most fans, it's been a long time since we won a Champions League, as you know. So I think when we did qualify this year, there's all sorts of crazy numbers are thrown around. 30 million, 40 million. But then the reality is, the longer you're in the Champions League, if you're in there year after year, there is a multiplier that applies, which I didn't realise until I'd looked into it a few months ago. So to see a figure of more like sort of 18 million guaranteed was a bit surprising to most. But I'm glad that the board explained that today, because I think a lot of fans don't realise that it's not. That figure doesn't start at 30 and 40 million. It starts a lot lower. Obviously, if we'd won a few more games and performed a bit better, then we would have earned more money. But as we're as.
What would you like to see change at the club? And you can't say on the field performance. Is there anything off the field you'd like to see change?
Well, obviously, when it comes to Scotland, it's either match Celtic or beat them in certain areas. So I'd like to see us, kind of pushing Celtic and challenging them more on certain things, etc. But as I say, it'll just take a matter of time. By the looks of reports, we're just kind of have to hold our breath for a few things. But as I say, Celtic, they've had a successful 10 years. I'd like to see Rangers kind of push for the same.
What do you make of the comments made by Ross Wilson on previous chairman Dave King?
I wonder if Dave King was in attendance today, but it's one of those things, etc. Like we all read the reports of how good the Champions League money was, and we've just been inside saying it wasn't as good, and we're hearing transfer reports saying we've paid this for a player, and he's saying no, we got him on a free. So there will always be that is it true sort of thing, but the facts speak for itself. Ross Wilson has signed a lot of players, and a lot of them either haven't impressed on the park. So. His relationship with Dave King, I'd like to see improve, because Dave King is someone I hold in deep regard. There were some tough questions Ross Wilson was asked, and he was very good at keeping his temperament, I'd say.
Uncensored, unbiased, unmatched. The Football Show on PLZ Soccer's YouTube channel.